Hey, what's up, everybody? This is TravD's19
with Cam Rees.
We're just gonna go through a little couple things that we found through playing the game, because we play the game a lot. One of them is an unlimited GMP farm. It's gonna be mission 23, the White Mamba. Best thing to do is just drop in with minimal equipment. I would just say a stun. Sniper rifle works the best.
Surprising how much money you waste on deployment sometimes.
Yep. But have D-Dog as a buddy and deploy at night.
Not to say you couldn't go in during the day.
I go for the faster. They can see better. I don't want them slowing me down. And if any of them do become alerted to your presence, you can't do the farm.
As you notice, he doesn't go for headshots, because when you do the headshot, they drop. That's alert right there.
Plus, some are wearing helmets. I just give them all one. Let D-Dog mark them all out for me. There's going to be a total of 8. And it's your choice if you want to Fulton them out or not. They will not go into Mother Base staff, and you won't get the heroism for them if you do the farm. Otherwise, you will get 960 heroism if you complete the mission by extracting all 8, plus whatever else you extract.
That's a beast of a whole nother color.
It's a pretty big base. Takes long to do this mission. This farm, however, is about 3.5 minutes a run, I'd say.
Yeah, at most. I think I seen you break 3 minutes.
So fold them out if you want. Other than that, if you don't want, you go to this tent. You'll see a rough diamond sitting on the table worth 100,000.
But you don't see those often either.
Then you're gonna head due east out of the tent, straight across. You'll notice that I'm just under 3 mil. I'll show you that right now, actually.
Very efficient farm. As you can tell, this isn't a glitch. This is something built into the game. It's very hard to compete in online without something like this, and so they put them in a couple places where, I mean, this is the only way to succeed.
So once you hit the water, you'll see the yellow circle indicate the save. Wait for that, and then restart the mission. Use the left side touchpad to go to restart mission, and then just do it again. The only downside of this, though, however, is that you do have to drop in via chopper every time that you do this mission. So if you have the upgraded chopper, it's nice. But in reality, it's not that bad when you consider that most combat deployment missions that usually net you 100,000 take about 30 minutes.
Yeah, at least. At least.
So what do you think about this there, Cam Rees?
Man, I honestly, this is, like I said, I waited for you to perfect it, and now this is something worth doing. This is definitely something that's going to make me not feel so self-conscious about staying online when I play this game. I'm afraid. I'm not going to lie. I'm afraid of getting online because someone's going to invade me, and I'm just not ready for it. This is the only way to compete. And I say that wholeheartedly. Without something like this, there's just no way.
Plus, it also helps when you're trying to develop something quick. You might be just short a little bit of money, or you're just in the red for GMP. It's happened to me before.
Absolutely.
You can just net as much as you want. Just keep doing it over and over and over.
You can't beat certain missions without special equipment. You just can't do it.
He's coming too.
So you'll notice now that I'm at 3 million minus the cost it took me to Fulton the kids out again, indicating that it did save from the time I restarted. The same thing, you just run due east once you hit the water. Yellow circle in the upper right will trigger, and then the save happens.
Yeah, I think you were folding them out before you realized that you didn't actually keep the heroism.
Yeah, and they actually don't become part of your Mother Base staff, so there's no point to it, really.
Proof that this was an entire process of proving the worth of this grind.
Subject on board.
So this is just me still doing it. But now I'm going to show you that you don't have to complete the mission to keep the money that you get. So now I'm at 3,000,001. And I'm going to call in a chopper to extract me out this time. Of course, I've only done the run twice. But, like I said, you can do as many times as you want. I'm just doing this to show you that it saves after you go back to the ACC.
All day, all day.
All day, every day, motherfucker.
That's right. All day, every day, every which way till the day I die.
So then after this, just extract by chopper. Then we're gonna get to the good stuff. Resources, unprocessed resources. This is from Mother Base expansion, mostly because of the 7,500 fuel that you get every crate.
But remind them how expensive it is. Now this grind is almost in preparation for the second grind.
That's correct, Camrys.
That's right.
So you don't want to go into this unless you got probably 1 million. I would say more. It depends on how long you want to do it, but it's going to be 30,000 every time you do the run.
GMP!
For the crate extract, but it's also really nice because it's also a 2 soldier farm that you'll get every time. And the higher the level, the higher these guys will be every time. When I've been doing it, they've been A++ to S rank, and that's really good. So this also is a soldier farm, really. So resource / soldier farm. Really all you need is a stun pistol and nothing else. So that I would just go in olive drab, no support weapons or items to save yourself some money, and just nobody.
Bare minimum.
Bare minimum, bare necessities. So you're just gonna have one guy here, stun him.
Notice no headshots. We don't want headshots on these.
Yeah, you just don't want to set off the alarm, or else you won't be able to trigger the saves that lets these things repeat. So just keep it cool, don't let them see you, or else you'll just have to pretty much lose this version of the mission that you're doing. So you want to go to the second staircase, Fulton this guy out.
And again, this is just another farm. This is a very good farm. It actually costs money to do this one.
And another thing, it takes the wormhole Fulton, which I forgot to mention. You'll get this by completing side op. Extract legendary jackal, I believe. So when you get that, you can develop it.
Wild animal extraction.
Because you are covered with rock. So yeah, you need this to get these 3 crates out. So you get 7,500 metal for 1, 500 precious metal for 1, 4,000 minor metal for 1. These 2 right here you can snag whenever, but they will not reappear once you snag them. Folding out the other guy. And then head up the other set of stairs to grab the piece of intel, and that's what's going to trigger the save. It's going to trigger a cutscene. Just skip the cutscene, and then the save happens. What do you think about that, Camrys?
I think it's great, and you know what? If you find your own grind, just remember that the most important part, see, is that yellow circle, indicating that you saved what you did. If you find something else, you know, put it up there, let us know about it, because we want to know about all of these. All legitimate farming methods. This ain't no glitch. This is legitimate, built into the game stuff for competing online.
And this is really nice because you don't have to drop in via chopper this one. It just shows a cutscene of him going through a door. You skip the cutscene, and then you just go right to it. Take out the 2 guards, go up the stairs, take out the 3 containers, and then go over, take out the other, folding out the other guy, go over, grab the piece of intel, let it save, and restart. This will be 30,000 a run, however, so make sure you have high money.
It costs, and know that every mistake you make trying to do this, he makes it look easy, but you can make a mistake doing these.
And it costs to be a big boss.
Yes, it does.
A lot.
That's
one eye, also.
He tries to make it cost less by going in. Bare minimum, but still.
The weapon system that disappeared into that cave, and the man who was with it. Emmerich must know. Transferred to the Soviet space camp.
Well, I believe you're part ninja, sir. Look at this. He's just going through, again, proving that this is a repeatable. But remember, I think this is the most important part to note about this. Make the most out of this the first time you play it, because if you decide to go ahead and extract out, then you're going to not be able to do this for probably a couple days, a couple real days. And don't get discouraged when you come back to it. It will be there eventually. But make the most out of it, you know, restarting the mission. Once you extract, it considers those containers done for, yeah, like it's about 48 hours.
Yep. They will
Hugely important.
They will not come back. So this is a farm you can only do, say, every 3 or 4 days.
Make the most out of it the first time you do it.
And also they are unprocessed, so they will go into where you cannot use them until your base development team refines them for you, which based on how high a level they are is how quick you'll get it. But it really doesn't matter because it will come, and that's how you get most of your base expansions is through high fuel resource.
Yeah,
so this
fuel is required for like, what, 9 out of 10 things.
Yep, and this is by far the best in the business right here. Quick, easy, 30 grand a run, and you can do a shitload. So now I'm choosing to leave. So I got all the rest out, and then you just extract out on top of the crate, hold triangle to hold on, and boom. So same as the diamond mission, it is a main mission that you can leave the mission and still be able to save your stuff. And just, you know, so everyone believes me, we're going to show that it did show up.
Very effective grind. This is for players. This is for people that want to enjoy the game to its fullest. They don't want to be subject to the whims of everything else. This is a way to actually put your time in and get your stuff up to par.
Yep. So now you'll see all the high resources we have. And yeah, that's it. So those are the unlimited runs. Big Trap D's 19.
And big Camrys.
So like, share, subscribe, and yeah, have fun playing Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain just like we have.
We love it.
And we'll be back. Peace.
Peace.